Hello guys and welcome to this PenguBOT Premium TradePlus tutorial 2023. So in this video I'm going to be going over all the features of TradePlus and how to use it properly. So when you first get it, though, the first thing you'll notice is most likely this thing, which is a page giver, and you see TradePlus settings and go. Now, how do we get TradePlus to work properly? Because you've most likely already used the bot, which you know how that works, but TradePlus is a whole different tool, it's a whole different thing. So first thing we want to be doing is going to exclude players. And we want to be looking at the multiple rarities per search. Here you have all the rarities in the game, basically, which will be updated every single time there's a new promo card type. Say Future Stars, which was the latest here, it's already been added. Um, you need to be looking at these, picking whatever rarities you want. Now I have a filter set up, and my filter is not guaranteed to be working for you guys, but it it works for me for this video. So I've picked icons, team of the years, team of the icons, World Cup heroes, and World Cup icons. Now bear in mind you can pick whatever rarities you want here. The most important thing about it though is the lower page you have, the better it's gonna be. But it has to be over page 100 in order to be stable. Otherwise, there's gonna be way too many anti-crashes, and we don't really want a lot of anti-crashes because if you get an anti-crash in a search, there could be a deal popping up that you're gonna miss because you have an anti-crash. So you got the rarities in. Now, next thing you want to do is you want to find a buy now. So you have to play around with this. There's something about the min buy price which you might need to add because otherwise there's going to be too many pages. So it could be like min price 40k, max price 500k or whatever. Right now this works for me with 255k max buyout as I have 265k budget. Page giver is basically the amount of pages you want to be skipping so you can get to the 59th minute. Go is basically when you click go, it'll reset the market basically. It'll search. Now, next one you want to be looking at is this. So we have minimum guaranteed profit. I have it at 2K because I've cut it low budget. Whatever guaranteed profit you put it at, the bot is going to look at the footprint prices, the current and the average. And if it calculates that the profit is a minimum of, let's say, 2K profit after tax, it's going to try buy the card. Anti-crash is basically instead of the web app crashing the search and you have to search again, it'll show an anti-crash box up here. So yeah, it's to save time for you and you don't have to do as much. Market refresher, that is basically so you don't like have to what can you say? If you want to do a different version of Trade Plus, which is 1030 2030, which is basically bidding, you can put that off so it doesn't refresh the market constantly. Um, so yeah, these are the settings that we have currently for the Trade Plus. So let's go in here, and I've been a little bit prepared with the pages. So you could just start, let's say page 160 in this situation. Boom. Okay, so it's 56th minute. You want to have a page with a 59th minute and a 1 hour uh, card. That's what you want to have on the same page. So what you can do to scroll between the pages here is A is backwards and D is forwards. And then we have W, that's the same as go, so you don't have to click go. You could just have a hotkey for that. And then to scroll down, you basically have S. So whenever you click S, it's going to be scrolling down. You see? So yeah, this is like really all the basic mechanics of Trade Plus. This is what you need to know about using it. Um, there can be, times where they'll start bugging. What I've figured out works best if you have that problem is just increase your min buy for like maybe 2k and it'll help that for sure. It'll definitely help it. So you can see there, okay, so there's an anti-crash. So instead of you crashing, it'd show like a red box and then it'll crash back out to the search page. it'll show an anti-crash. So you can just click W again, and okay. So it'll keep doing that if it's crashing, but eventually it will show you your search again. Um, Here we have what it's calculating for. So we have the average price and then the current price, because there has been occurrences where the average is, let's say, 200k, but the current is like 500k, and they'll buy a card for 300k. So you're still gonna lose coins because it's a price fix, and we're working at that so it doesn't happen. Um, so yeah, other than that, it's really just, being patient and, trying your best to sort out your filters and the pages. So if you're gonna have a page like around the 160s, 170s, maybe even 150s, that's really good. But try your best to get a search where you have above 100 pages but below 200 pages. And if you get above page 207, so if you, let's say, get page 208, it doesn't work because the web app doesn't allow you to go above page 207. That will literally break the web app because I think it's a rule of EA, so don't try that, okay? So that's why you have to kind of keep your card types limited unless you wanna have a very high min buy or a very low max buy, or very high min buy and a very high max buy. That's what you can do. So yeah, this is really a patience game, but it's very effective. And obviously, I can't get a deal right now, sadly. But with the 2K minimum guaranteed profit, it'll if it buys a card, it'll say ching like the normal premium bot would do, and you would basically be able to, just sell the card on straight, very easy, quick, all that. So it's super easy. All you have to do is be present and click W and S, and yeah, you'll be good to go to make millions. I hope this tutorial will help you a lot. By the way, you can save your filter like I did here. So let's say you have this, blah blah blah. The you have the rarities and you have the max buy now. You can save it as a filter. As you can see, I have a lot of filters here. And then you can just go click load, and boom, you have the rarities in, and you have the buy again, and you have the profit again. The only thing you don't have is the page thing, because that obviously changes with new cards getting posted. And if you do get a deal, there is big hits, super hits, and mega hits. Uh, they're put onto premium PenguBOT ID. So in our Discord server, there will be 4K profit minimum, that will be a big hit. 50K minimum is a super hit, and a 1 million minimum is a mega hit. So you can kind of flex your snipes there without having to, send them. So yeah, I definitely suggest that you go join the Discord server and stay there whilst you get TradePlus so you can flex your snipes to people. I hope this tutorial helps.